Hello, Beginning Theory. It's me, Mr. Kroc, your teacher. I'm obviously not here, but I wanted to be here in the digital format to share with you our theory lesson for today. Today, we're going to be doing the last step of key signature stuff, which is writing key signatures. So far, you've been writing the circle of fifths. You're super good at that. You're drawing that circle of fifths. I'm not going to help you with that today because you got each other and you got your own brains and they're all over the room. We've been reading key signatures and identifying the key, right? That's pretty easy. Today we're going to write key signatures. Okay, that's the last piece of the puzzle. We sort of did it last time, but we're going to get into it right now. Okay, so I've got a staff up here. Okay, I'm going to write out Father Charles goes down and eats breakfast. Okay, make it bigger. Nice. Okay, Father Charles goes down and eats breakfast. Now, we did this yesterday. By yesterday, I do mean last week. Okay, I'm gonna remember we want to put every sharp above this second line, the G line. Okay, the line that is in the middle of the treble clef. Every sharp needs to go above that one. So I'm gonna start up here for Father Charles goes is up above the staff, down, and eats breakfast. Now if you notice, the center, like the line, goes through the blank space in the sharp. Okay, or if it's a space, then that entirety of the middle of the sharp needs to be blank, needs to be empty. Okay, so there you go. Father Charles goes down and eats breakfast. I wrote them in order. Now, if I'm using this to figure out my key signatures, okay, let me see. Do I have a circle of fifths in here? I don't. That's okay because I know them. I'm going to go ahead and erase these. If I'm trying to figure out the key signature for D major, okay, D major. How many sharps does D major have? Everyone look at the circle of fifths and say it out loud. D major. D major has 2 sharps. So I say I've got Father Charles. That's 2 sharps. Father Charles. That's my D major right there. Okay, D major. That's how I do it. That's it. Okay, I know I've got to get 2 sharps. I just count, what are my first 2 sharps? F, C, boom. 2 sharps, that's it. Okay? Now, let's do something with flats. It's the same process, but if you remember right, okay, this is the sharp order. Whoa. Down here, Father Charles goes. Now, if I want to do flats, though, I got to do it backward. Okay, so Father Charles goes down and eats breakfast. Breakfast eats A, D, G, C, F. Okay, that's the order of the flats. It's just backward. Okay, it's just the same thing but backward. So the flats, if I'm writing all the flats out, I want everything to be below the top line. Okay, everything's got to be below this top line now. So B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, F flat. And that one's a little bit neater. It looks a little bit easier, I think, to remember what order they go in. I use the same trick that I used for the other one, okay? Let's say I want to find the key signature for... I'm going to erase these. I'm looking for the key signature for A flat major, okay? Look at your circle of fifths. How many flats does A flat major have in it? Should have 4 flats, okay? So I'm going to B flat. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Okay, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat. It's as easy as that to write our key signatures. So use this if you want to go back and use the beginning of this tutorial. It's on Google Classroom, but this is how to fill out the part of your worksheet where you have to write your own key signatures. So I want you to work out as much of that worksheet as possible. Your substitute, I don't know if they know how to do key signatures. I don't know. If they do, they'll help you. If they don't, then you have to help them and you help each other figure this out. I do want you to keep these so I can look at them when I come back, and that's it. Have a ball.